The scene will begin the current evening. It is about a half hour before dawn. Jacob sends out a text message to his clanmates. He sends a message to the phones of Juan Carlos, Joshua Smith, Calliope Tavaleris, the enigmatic Codex, assuming he may actually still be in the city somewhere, although with his vast absence he doubts it. The newer Duncan, and the other, no, he's actually not met that individual yet, so that one would not be in the message. And the message reads, "Come to me before the next Elysium. There are in-house matters to attend to. If any Toreador is seen at the Elysium prior to this meeting, I shall possess a severely unwelcome presence in this city after it." He looks the message over a moment, reading it, nodding, and then he sends it. He flips back to the message he'd received in response to his invitation to Lair Brohan. It seems that, in spite of his attempt for peace, an hour, and reading over the message depicting his dissatisfaction with Crowley, Jacob will shrug, pocket it, and seeing that he did trash, the gentleman did suggest it had been several weeks of work the last time he'd spoken with him, but in all honesty, Jacob can't be bothered with putting the realities of the city aside just for one man's naive concepts. All this talk about trying to throw up additional treaties with the Anarchs, and there are only 3 of them in the entire city, all at the same time demanding such heavy pay in exchange, seems ludicrous. At the level of aggression and dislike cannot be ignored. Jacob puts it on the table as something to deal with later. He enters the basement of the Water Dog bookstore to lock himself into the much more secure lower levels after the irritating display from the Anarchs. Finds upstairs may not be the best of places anymore. We will fast forward to the following evening so that I can have all of these rolls into the same video with Jacob rising. First, bringing out his phone and failing to get in touch with his contact in the black market. He will instead have to take the long way of reaching out and fishing among the street talk of the city to see where these missing artifacts may have wound up. It's not really something that would be common conversation, but it's possible that he can glean some sort of headway from the streets, depending on what's out there. Something to do later in his day. First and foremost, Kindred must obey the demands of his blood, his curse. So Jacob will, with great success, acquire for himself 2 individuals from his herd to drink from in the start of the day. As usual, he doesn't take enough to put them into a dangerous position. Just 2 blood dots each. Taken care of. His first order of business after replenishing himself is to reach out with his mind, contact the only Toreador whom he sees did not send a reply back to him. It's 1 blood dot for Carlos, and find out what his will. No, it doesn't base off of willpower. It is just basic summon. I believe the difficulty is 5, but let me make sure. Jacob has not used awe and trance on him. Okay, base difficulty is 5, charisma subterfuge. So that is 3 successes. And then he will he'll give Duncan a bit more time to reply. The young, clueless one has so far been prompt and easy to find. On Carlos' lack of reply was somewhat disturbing, though, and requires a more determinate touch. And lastly, Jacob will dress himself down rather than up, taking his beatific appearance and putting on more ragged clothing, disheveling his hair a bit, doing what he can to look far less extraordinary. And he will make his way out to the streets, where he will ask around about what took place, this thievery, see if streetwise earns him any information on the who, where, and why of this odd theft. And it is there that will end the scene with the information he may acquire to come.